What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ace here, back with another props video. Yesterday I posted NFL plays, so we got some early value already heading into the weekend. I also posted 10 plus NFL plays in the Discord, so make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description of this video. If you've been watching the YouTube videos, do yourself a favor, give yourself a treat, and join the Discord so you can get every single play, so you don't have to wait for the YouTube videos every day, and you can get them right as I post them, right before the bumps. So take advantage of that. Join the Discord. I'll go ahead and talk about the prices in a little bit. Very, very cheap prices for 2025. But anyway, I swept NBA today, so let's talk about that. Really, really good NBA day. I'll go ahead and go through the slips very, very quickly with what I had. The first play was Vucevic 15 plus points and Zion 6 plus rebounds. And this was a same game parlay because they were playing against each other. So for Zion, he ended up easily cashing 6 rebounds. He ended up with 7, but he actually cashed this in the first half. He had 2 rebounds in the first quarter and then 4 in the second. So that adds up to 6. He had 6 rebounds in only 11 minutes. Only took him 11 minutes to cash. And then as for Vucevic, he soared 15 plus points easily. He had 22 points. He almost cashed 15 plus points in the first quarter. He had 13 in the first quarter and then had 3 in the second to catch us. So this was literally a first half cash for the whole slip. So very, very good there. And it was minus 112 as well. So very good odds. And then the second play was Jokic 13 plus rebounds at minus 155. So to dejuice it, I just threw in the Thunder money line in there, and that ended up making the slip minus 105. So damn near plus odds, and Thunder money line isn't really a sweat. So we basically got plus odds for Jokic 13 plus rebounds, and he ended up catching that as well. So that was our other play. He ended up with 14 rebounds, and then it was crazy because look at this. The Nuggets, they had a 26-point lead at half, and Jokic had 9 rebounds at half. He had 6 in the first and then 3 in the second quarter. So he had 9 rebounds at half. We needed 13 rebounds, 26-point lead. I got a little bit scared, in case of a blowout. This game was on Tuesday. They played today on Wednesday as well. So I was like, oh shit, they're up 26 at half. They want to keep Jokic keep Jokic ready to go for tomorrow. So I was like, oh shit, he's probably not gonna play much in the second half, and then just gonna bench him, right? So I got scared a little bit. I ended up hedging the rebounds because we had 13 plus. I ended up hedging it. There was a middling slash hedge opportunity because it was at under 14 and a half, and we only needed 13. And also, we used the FanDuel profit boost. Everybody got a 30% NBA live profit boost. So we used that, ended up making it minus 158 to minus 121. And that also cashed as well because we tried to middle it. And he had exactly 14, and we had under 14 and a half as well. So technically, three slip sweep. It was really just a 2 slip sweep, but we got the middle as well. So made it 3. So we'll take an NBA sweep. NBA hasn't been too kind to me, but I'll definitely take that. It's been very good. 4 straight profitable days in NBA, so I'm definitely happy about that. But anyway, let's talk about the plays for today. I got 2 plays for y'all today. The first play is going to be DeJounte Murray 6 plus rebounds at minus 135 odds. So if you guys are on FanDuel, and if you guys didn't know, keep this out real quick. If you guys see here, they have rebound alt lines, right? And all of these are going to be even number options, which for whatever reason, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 rebounds. And then for assists, they do the same thing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then for points, they go by 5. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But if you didn't know, these alt lines are actually slightly better odds than the regular lines. So DeJounte Murray's regular line is minus 140 over 5.5 rebounds. And then if you go over here to record 6 plus rebounds, that's the same thing as going over 5.5 rebounds, right? We need 6 or more. His 6 plus is minus 135 compared to 5.5 is minus 140, and it's the same exact prop. So if you guys didn't know that, FanDuel always does this. They have slightly better odds on the alt line numbers if it's the exact same thing. So that's just something to keep in mind if you never noticed that. It doesn't sound like it's much, like minus 140 to minus 135 doesn't sound like much, but if you're betting like me every single day, and you're doing multiple bets every single day, and you're doing this multiple times a day, it adds up. That profit adds up. So just letting you guys know, like for example, McCollum over 3.5 rebounds minus 102, but his 4 plus, the exact same thing, is plus 100. Gafford over 7.5 rebounds is minus 113, is 8 plus, same exact thing, minus 110. So that's something to keep track of for yourself. But anyway, let's get into the write up for this play. DeJounte over 5.5 rebounds. So he's cashed his line. in 5 out of 6 games this year when he gets 29 plus minutes without Brandon Ingram and without Herbert Jones. So that's very, very good. He's averaging 7.5 rebounds in those 6 games, and we only need 6 rebounds here. So that's elite volume. Not elite, but that's really good volume for the line. And also, you may be wondering, oh, Zion came back recently. Is that messing with DeJounte's rebounds? Not at all. So DeJounte has played 2 games with Zion when Brandon Ingram and Herbert Jones are out. It was his Celtics game and this Bulls game last night. And DeJounte, he still cashed this line with Zion playing. 9 rebounds against the Celtics, 7 rebounds against the Bulls. So that's very, very good. This game was just yesterday as well. It's also potential for Zion to miss this game because he just came back. He's only played 3 games since returning from injury, right? And he just played yesterday, so this would be the second leg of a back-to-back for him. So there's a chance that he does, sit out and miss this. I know a lot of people took Zion points yesterday, and then they were hella mad when he was on a minutes restriction. Well, it kind of makes sense, he's about to play a back-to-back, or if he doesn't play the back-to-back, they might sit him. So it depends on how Willie Green does with that. But anyway, let's talk about the matchup. Mavericks are allowing the 9th most rebounds per game to point guards in the last 15. So that's a really, really good matchup. And it makes sense as to why they're allowing more rebounds in the last 15 as of late. That's because Luka Doncic has been out. And Luka's obviously one of the best rebounding point guards in the entire league. He's out. So that's why they're allowing more rebounds as of late. DeJounte is also one of the best rebounding point guards in the league. He's one of the tallest point guards. He has a really long wingspan. He's able to contest rebounds very well and come down with rebounds just because how his wingspan is and how tall he is for his position. He also finds himself, I looked back at his rebounds these past few games, and he finds himself guarding weak side a lot, and he's guarding corners very, very often, which is great for rebounding because, you're already there in a rebound position. You're not contesting a shot. You're just there in rebound position. You don't have to do much, So he gets a few freebie rebounds per game just by being weak side or just by guarding the corner and then just being right there for the rebound and grabbing it. But he also contests for rebounds as well. He's not getting just all fluke rebounds. He actually does go up for rebounds quite a bit, quite a few times a game. He does contest. Like I said, he's able to contest well for his position just because how tall he is. So he does do pretty well at coming down with these rebounds. As you can see, 7.5 rebounds per game when getting 29 plus minutes without BI and without Jones. The reason why I put 29 plus minutes is because I do think he gets a lot of minutes here. This game has a 2-point spread. Vegas has this game at a 2-point spread. So Vegas is expecting this game to be very close and competitive. And obviously that would mean that DeJounte sees a lot of minutes if this game goes down to the wire. He's getting like 34 minutes when he gets 29 plus without Herbert and without Ingram. So that's very, very good. I wanted to take his rebounds last night against the Bulls. I ended up taking Zion instead, which that cashed as well. But DeJounte Murray also cashed himself. So now we get I get to take him. He was 6 plus rebounds yesterday, minus 160. Now it's going to be minus 135 in this matchup, and it's a very similar matchup. So I am going to be taking it this time. Mavericks are also allowing the 7th most rebounds per game in the last 10 games to opposing teams in general. Derek Lively also sprained his ankle yesterday, so he more than likely will be out today, and he's a slightly better rebound than their backup center, Daniel Gafford. So there's that as well. It's just add a little bonus. So great hit rate as of late without BI and without Jones. For a pretty good matchup, not great matchup, but pretty damn good matchup. And he's just been rebounding very well. 2-point spread from Vegas, so they expect it to be very close. So should see 30, 33, 34 minutes in this game if that is the case. DeJounte over 5.5 rebounds. I don't like this slate too much, so I am going pretty light on these 2 plays that I'm about to tell you. Or this was the first play, obviously, so I'm just going to go 0.6 units on this play. Let's talk about the second play, but first, before we do that, let's talk about the Discord, man. We just swept the Discord. You guys couldn't get any of the plays because I posted NFL yesterday. But we just swept today. We're on a hot streak. We've cashed 4 straight profitable days on NBA. NFL weekend, wildcard weekend was a success as well. We made profit there. NFL playoffs have been amazing. I already have like 10 NFL plays posted in the Discord for this weekend as well. So you can go ahead, jump in right now, join before they get bumped even more. And get the rest of my NBA plays as well. So if you guys want to do that, take advantage, man. Treat yourself to a premium membership. Link will be in the description of this bio. So go ahead, pause the video, scroll down, click the link. Once you click the link, you'll be brought over here to my WAP website, and you'll see this. You'll click join. You'll see 3 different memberships, right? 15 a month, 25 a month, 200 for a year. $15 a month, that's going to be all my NBA plays and all my NFL plays and all my MLB plays when that's in season. So that's the base membership. $25 per month for $10 more a month is going to be all that, all those sports that I just said, and you're going to get all of my Rocket League plays. If you guys don't know what Rocket League is, it is a video game that you can bet on. Prize Picks has player props for Rocket League games. And then Bet365, Bovada, and Thunderpick, they do money lines and spreads. For Rocket League, Rocket League is my, excuse me, I'm about to burp. Rocket League is my best hit rate sport out of all sports. I had a 72% hit rate last season on 300 plus props. So I post a lot of props, and I'm also hitting them at a very good rate. So that's there's the case for that. Rocket League is my best sport by far. So it's just an added bonus on top of NBA and NFL, even though it really is the main, it's the main dish, because Rocket League has been my best sport by far. So I definitely think this membership for only $10 more than the regular membership, that is a steal. So if you do want to join the Discord, I highly recommend you get the $25 a month. If you just want to get NBA and NFL, that's up to you. You're going to profit on either membership, but you're going to get way more profit with the Rocket League props. And then 1 year is obviously kind of self-explanatory. You get everything in the Discord. You also get all my optimizer plays from Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. That is a $310 value for 1 year, and you're getting it for $200. So very, very good deal, over 33% off. And if you just want all the NBA plays and all the NFL plays, you don't want Rocket League, which would be a mistake. That's what I'm saying, right? But if you just want to get NBA and NFL, you don't want to indulge in Rocket League, or you don't have Prize Picks, or you don't have Bovada, Bet365, Underpick, you just have like FanDuel, DraftKings, you just want NBA and NFL plays, and you want the $15 per month membership. If you've never joined before, you click on the $15 membership, and you go down here to promo code and you type in 2025 and apply that. You will get your first month for only $5. So take advantage of that, man. NFL has been treating us very, very well. Up 18 units on NFL this season. Just had a very successful wildcard weekend. I'm very, very, very excited for this weekend in the divisional round. Also have NBA that has been treating us well as of late. So take advantage, bro. I think we all have if you're betting and you're watching this video, we all have $5 to spare, let alone $5 for a whole 30 days of my plays. So you're going to use that $5, you're going to tail my 30 days of plays, and you're going to make even more, and then you're probably going to want to come back, because why wouldn't you? But anyway, let's talk about the second play of the video for today. It's going to be in the Grizzlies Spurs game. We're going to be backing Victor Wembanyama, Wemby. So the play is going to be over 2.5 threes, and to de-juice it a little bit because it's minus 145, we're going to be pairing it with the Celtics money line. When you add that all up together in a parlay, you're going to see minus 115 odds. So very, very good odds. Let's go ahead and look at the hit rate for Victor Wembanyama. So one important thing to keep track of is that Jeremy Sochan is out for this game. So it's important that we look at games without Sochan. So as you can see, Wemby's cashed his line in 52% of games this year, but without Sochan, that goes up to 62% of games this year. He's cashed in his last 8 out of 11 games without Jeremy Sochan. He's averaging 4 threes per game without Sochan. We only need 3 here, so that's very, very good. Usually this line is like over 3.5 at plus odds, and 2.5 threes is usually like minus 170, minus 180, minus 190. So the fact that we're getting it here at minus 145 is a very, very good price here. In the last 10 games, Wemby is leading the Spurs in catch and shoot 3-pointers attempted. He's shooting 6.3 catch and shoot 3-pointers attempted per game in his last 10 games. He also makes 1 pull-up 3 per game, so there's that. But the main volume from his threes is from catch and shoot. So that's very, very good that he's seeing a lot of volume there from catch and shoot threes. The reason why I like Wemby so much in this catch and shoot matchup is because he's getting an elite catch and shoot matchup against the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies are my team, but I am betting against them today because I do think Wemby goes off, right? Because one flaw that my Grizzlies have as of late specifically is in the last 10 games, they're allowing the 3rd most catch and shoot 3-pointers made per game out of every single team in the league. They're allowing the 3rd most catch and shoot threes, and Wemby gets most of his 3-pointer attempts from catch and shoot, and he gets most of his 3-pointers made from catch and shoot. So this is an absolute amazing elite matchup for Wemby threes here specifically because of how good this catch and shoot matchup is. That is very, very good for Wemby. He's also cashed in his last 6 out of 7 games without Sochan against teams that are allowing top 13 3-pointers made or higher. So as you can see, this is a tough matchup. Lakers, if you can see that little number right there, they're allowing the 12th least threes per game. But Bucks, they're allowing the 22nd most, or which would be the 8th most. So 0-1 against teams that allow top 13 most threes, 1-2, 2-3. This is again another tough matchup. 3-4, tough matchup, 4-5, 5-6, 6-7. So he's cashing his last 6 out of 7 games without Sochan when he's going against teams that are allowing the top 13 3-pointers made or higher, and the Grizzlies are allowing exactly 13th most 3-pointers made this season, and they're allowing way more as of late as well. So that's very good as well. And then also, if you go ahead and look at centers with 6+ 3-pointers attempted against the Grizzlies this season, Naz Reid really isn't a center. He's like a backup power forward, so I'm not counting him in this write-up, even though he had 5 threes. So, that would be encouraging if he was a center, but he's not really a center. But anyway, 3 out of 4 centers with 6+ 3-pointers attempted have cashed this line against the Grizzlies. As you can see, Sabonis, who doesn't shoot threes that often, had 3 threes on 6 attempts against the Grizzlies. Brook Lopez went 3 for 6 as well against the Grizzlies. Vucevic went 4 for 8 against the Grizzlies. And then the only one that chalked was Miles Turner. He went 2 for 8, just a bad shooting night. But the thing about Wemby is that he's shooting way more 3-pointers attempted than all of those guys. He's averaging 9.2 3-pointers attempted per game, which is the most out of all centers in the league. So the Grizzlies have not faced a shooting center that shoots as much as Wemby does. So, and he's averaging 3.2 threes per game. So I definitely see him getting 3 threes here again. And then Celtics money line. I mean, they're playing against the Raptors, who are one of the worst teams. Raptors are without Emmanuel Quickley as well. Celtics are obviously top 3 team in the league. This should be free. If anything, if it looks like it's going bad, then I'll hedge it in the Discord. But probably shouldn't. Probably won't be that bad. I mean, they should be blowing out the Raptors. That's going to be the second play for today. Remember, if you guys want all of my plays, make sure you guys join the Discord. Treat yourself to some money, some cash this month as we head into February. It's a great time to be in the Discord. NFL playoffs has been cooking, should cook again this weekend, and NBA has been cooking. So make sure you get all my plays right when I post them, right before the bumps. DeJounte Murray over 5.5 rebounds, 0.6 units is the first play. And then Wemby over 2.5 threes with the Celtics money line, only 0.4 units. Going light on these 2 plays, so shouldn't be sweating anything. It's pretty light plays, but I do like them. But anyway, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.